It's time to go back into the bully ball zone, where video games go to be adapted into... what's a diplomatic way of putting this? That's it. Fucking shit, so let's pick up the BloodRayne. Now, there were a lot of reasons why the BloodRayne games were popular. Their complex stories, their interesting characters, Okay, fine, it was 'cause boobs, but hey, at least Rain was a strong female character, so you could enjoy the games for that as well. And along the same notes, let's not forget that Rain was the first video game character in Playboy. That was so not what I expected when I heard Rain was going to be the first video game character in Playboy. In all seriousness, though, there is a very cool foundation set with the BloodRayne series. You have a half-vampire seeking revenge on her father for, well, causing Rain to even be born in the first place, plus you have her fighting Nazis. And yes, don't you worry, we're gonna get Rain fighting some Nazis. In the third film... Instead, this film takes place around when bloody BloodRayne gets recruited into the Brimstone Society, which in the games was around 1932. Yeah, looks about that time. But this movie is also more about the plot from the second BloodRayne game, where she actually goes after her father Kagan, and that one took place in the early 2000s. Wow, this Uwe Boll film isn't going to be very accurate to the source material? I am in total shock! We get a list of names of people who, based on their riveting performances in this, likely can't remember a damn thing about being in it, including Meatloaf-A-Day. Yeah, I know that's his real last name, but it's funny combined with his stage name. Meatloaf-A-Day! Well, that was stupid, so let's get into the main stupid, which starts with one of those art-imitating life things. Or is that supposed to be life-imitating art? Whatever, Michael Madsen is heading off to a bar, which is appropriate since he spent most of his time on this movie drunk off his ass. But he's working on an Uwe Boll film, so can we really blame him? Sure can! Blame!
Yes, sir. What can I get for you?
A glass of absinthe.
I hate people ordering absinthe! What, vampires aren't allowed to order drinks? What a world. This here is Michael Madsen's "So I'm here for the paycheck" expression, which, shock of shocks, you'll have pasted on his face for this thing's runtime. And while he's going, Michelle Rodriguez is going, Okay, well, I made up the sleepwalking through their roles noises for Madsen and Rodriguez. I really don't have to for Kristanna Loken. That's 50% of her dialogue. Well, at least this guy made it in time to be impressed by that brilliance, but hey, he's always on time with his 18th century modern day wristwatch. Clearly someone didn't give a shit about this film. Why yes, Watchman was Uwe Boll.
How long do you think it will take to get there?
Oh, sorry, I just fell asleep with my eyes open again. Next up, it's Will Sanderson, looking very out of place, but hey, he's only here because he's Boll's buddy and probably lost another bet with him, and here's his punishment. And playing the role of Kagan, Rain's father, is Ben Kingsley. I think we can forgive his dead-as-fuck performance, though, as I'm sure someone told Uwe Boll that a vampire technically wasn't alive, so he directed Kingsley to play the role like a corpse.
There was an incident at BloodRayne at the Sherman Carnival. A Dumfear, a young woman.
Then she is alive, the little one who slipped through my fingers.
So because Kingsley hears there's a female Dumfear in existence, he figures it has to be his daughter, who he wasn't even sure was still alive. Sure, he's right, but that's just because his character is using the script peek cheat code.
You must find her. She poses a threat to my plans.
Yes, I was going to be the best attraction in the carnival. She's making my act look like complete rubbish, I tell you. Really, though? Her mere existence is a threat? I think you're jumping the gun a bit, Kingsley. I mean, how bad could her mere existence be? Okay, fine, you win, Kingsley. Kill her. BloodRayne is screaming about her amazing carnival escape, which was when we really learned something about her character. She kills people and screams a lot. Character!
I have yet to see the point in finding this carnival.
Or the point of delivering lines with any sort of conviction.
Listen, you two. When has a vampire ever been held in captivity? Let alone by a circus troupe. She may be the one.
So because she is so wonderfully pathetic to get captured by a circus troupe, she's a must recruit? What is this, a Uwe Boll film? I got me! Well, that made no sense.
Haven't we wasted enough time with fairy tales?
Vampires, what a fairy tale. We just killed a vampire. No, we just killed a fairy tale.
This is the work of a young vampire.
Can you tell how old a vampire is by its teeth marks? I'd like to know what the indicator of age was here. Well, we learned that Rain has bitten her best friend in her blood raging last night. How do we know this was her best friend? Well, because we were shown this scene early of her talking at Rain while she restrained herself from grunting or screaming.
Rain, take my sword!
Oh man, I had no idea that was you trying to give me a sword. I just feel ever so bad about this. Ooh, sword! I will take it from you. Bye! Don't worry, I'm sure things will work out all right for you.
I have a message for my daughter. Dearest Catherine. All right, Catherine. I beseech you now to put away old grudges for the good of humanity.
Put a cork in it, Zane.
The zany Zanester is the leader of the Brimstone Tire Company and Rodriguez's father, and actually we probably could have used more of him, as it at least seems he's semi-conscious, which is more than I can say for most of the cast. And he's kinda half-hamming the role? Is that a term?
Oh, you're such a sucker.
That's going to not really factor into anything. Zany Zane's only got one more scene. We finally get to see BloodRayne do something more substantial than moaning and killing carnies, and we learn she can actually use her words once in a while.
I will not harm you. I only wish to kill vampires.
Or best friends, but seriously, I needed those swords that she was gonna give me anyway. Alright, so let's actually get into some real character development for Rain.
Why did you save us? I don't know.
Okay, done. As a Dhampir, Rain has the ability to detect lunch, so she decides to be super discreet and pig out right in the middle of the street, cause, you know, subtle and all that. Oh geez, someone's seen that?
It's rare to see a live Dhampir. Mostly they die at birth. Generally they're exterminated. You've hidden well.
Oh yeah, with such stealth techniques like we just witnessed, no wonder she hid so well by being captured by a carnival. You guys sure there aren't any other Dhampirs around to be the chosen one? Kinda seems like you're just settling.
Kagan's not a man, he's a vampire. And you are his creation. He killed my mother. Dhampirs are rarely a product of a happy union between a vampire and a human. You lie.
Okay, fine, sure, yeah, there's lots of happy human vampire couples, like... the one in, oh, Twilight!
There is an ancient talisman, an eye that Kagan seeks. If you possess it, you will certainly get an audience. You will be doing the entire world a great service keeping this from Kagan.
Keeping it from him, as in using it to get an audience with him, doesn't quite seem like that's the best way to keep it from him. Besides, I think that whole I'm your Dhampir daughter shit might be interesting enough to gain audience, but whatever. Thank you, random plot exposition woman. Sure glad I lucked into you. Oh man, I seen her ride off on a horse. That sure tells me nothing. Oh wait, no, that of course means somehow I heard the conversation.
This Dhampir is now in search of the eye.
You awake, Ben? What? BloodRayne? Is that what I'm doing still? Well, fuck it. Go do something. Okay, I'll go on being wide-eyed and confused, because I don't know what I'm doing here.
Your suspicion was correct. Domesteer's on the move.
Yeah, I was right. Celebratory drinks. Last one to the bar's buying. Of course, before Rain can get to the Eye of Sauron, there's a boss battle waiting for her. Now, in the game, there were these zombie-like creatures known as mutates, but I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be, and we aren't going to get any explanation for what this is, so I guess this is just another one of those fairy tales that are commonplace. And next up is a puzzle room. You know, I don't know why people keep saying Boll doesn't translate video games well. Boss fights, puzzle rooms, he's got it. And the way to solve this room is, throw your sword and then flip past the blades. Oh, and luckily for Rain, the blades are off now since she's picked that up, because, you know, if they were still going, she'd be kinda dead right now, but, you know, why keep the blades going when you can have a much less efficient water trap? Guess they're only figuring on vampires going to get the eye, as water is fatal to them within this lore and annoying to Damphirs. But that's okay, because looking at the eye makes you absorb it, also ridding you of the water weakness. So the monks set the trap up so if you actually get the eye, the only thing to stop you will be what you're now immune to. You know, I have this, like, crazy idea. Just try to follow me on this, but, you know, keep the blades going!
I am a Damphir.
So Kagan's own offspring is his enemy?
Okay, did everyone use the script peek cheat? I know Damphirs are rare, but one existing doesn't mean it's Kagan's. Monkey Boy is all like, I can't let you leave with the eye, but luckily one of those convenience attacks occurs at the end of their conversation to resolve that little bit of nothing. And good thing Kagsley has sent the best to lead the attack with Will Confuserson, as he can barely handle an old fat monk with a pole. But luckily the no-shit Society is here to save the day, and Madsen is either now too drunk or too lazy to bother swinging his sword around, and Rodriguez has to keep saving his ass with projectiles. Gore, gore, gore! Gore. Good movie, right? Yeah! You know, I especially like the silly bit here of chopping up the already hacked up guy on the ground. Never can be too sure, huh? But would you look at this? Rain is actually holding her own here. Perhaps Sleepy, Dopey, and Grumpy were right to seek her out, and she's got herself captured again. Chosen one! Hey, this is a vampire movie. We should have a scene where he does in a peasant woman. Huh, there we go. Yeah, I feel we really accomplished something there. And did Confuserson just really get confused here? I mean, here were his orders back at the fight.
Kill her.
So now that he's got an easy opportunity to kill her, nope. Instead, just take her to Meatloaf-a-Days, where he's sporting an awesome wit, real hairs, and guess what?
The mightiest of all vampires.
He's actually fully awake! You did it, Meatloaf-a-Day! You win the You Stayed Awake During Your BloodRayne Roll award! And I bet he highly regretted that.
You give it to me.
Well, you know what they say, an ear for an eye. No one says that. Luckily, the No Shit Society is here to save the day. Again. It's almost like there is no point to this other than learning that sunlight kills Meatloaf-a-Days. Oh, and BloodRayne has to cover herself up cause sunlight. You know, cause she's a Damphyr, which are supposed to be immune to sunlight, but whatever. But you know, everything handles these things differently, and actually, in the games, Rain couldn't go out in the sun either. So, you know, I guess that explains Rain's obvious suntan in this film.
If she was simply a vampire, crossing the water would kill her.
So now that Sleepy, Dopey, and Grumpy actually have Little Miss Chosen One, what else is gonna happen but her being captured again? She's the best! Well, of course, Sleepy, Dopey, and Grumpy can't really trust BloodRayne until she has a flashback in front of them of Kegsley killing her mother. Cause, you know, having a flashback in front of people equals sincerity or something. And of course, Moany Groany teaming up with the No-Shits makes Grumpy Grumpy, Sleepy Sleepy, and Dopey have sex with her. Cause fuck it, why not? Gotta have sex in here somewhere, right? And of course the sex makes Moany Groany, there, full circle and all that shit. Oh, and Kegsley forgot to put his wig on for this shot. You'd think the director would try to pay attention to details like that. Grumpy tells Rain that she's still grumpy, either because she's Michelle Rodriguez or just because she hates Rain's face.
I was trained in battle by a great warrior, my father.
Where is this warrior now?
He's now a cursed enemy.
Oh shit, I was wrong. The father Zane being a vampire twist had a brilliant payoff. Speaking of, let's do his last scene. Hey, tell me where Brimstone is. No, why don't you join me instead? No. Bye, Zany Zane. Thanks for your point. Moany, Sleepy, and Dopey go to get supplies, and of course... you know. Grumpy is left in charge of headquarters and observes just how right Sleepy was when he said Rain would die by merely crossing water in a boat if she is a vampire, as we see vampires on boats, motherfucker! Guess the line wasn't stupid enough on its own, had to blatantly contradict it too. And what did Grumpy do with all these vampires coming? Well, she bravely ran away, doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. When danger reared its ugly head, she bravely turned her tail and fled, and doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo, I don't want to finish. BloodRayne says to Dopey she should go do this alone, and Dopey being Dopey says, they're sure.
Why did we let the others die?
I will kneel before no one, nor will I sit here under Vladimir's command and await death. The heart will go to my father. Right, so Grumpy Rodriguez is mad at Sleepy Madsen for teaming up with a Dampier, so she's gonna betray everyone she knew to team up with a vampire. Well, let's hear it for the logic. And here's the ultimate payoff for BloodRayne getting her water eye power, fighting Grumpy in the pool. Yep, and now that she has that heart which removes sunlight weakness from a vampire, she's gonna use it to gain an audience with her father.
Prepare to witness the beginning of a new era.
Yeah, a single vampire will be able to walk in the sunlight now. New era. But that's okay, because BloodRayne has a plan, right? Nope, she's just gonna do what she does best and gets captured again. But that's okay, because Sleepy and Dopey have their master plan up their sleeve, which is attacking the castle head on, and luckily all they get is captured along with Moany instead of being killed on the spot. Yeah, okay, I see why she was their chosen one.
I hope that you know that I am not foolish enough to think that I am going to prevail against him. But I do not intend to stop fighting for a second.
Now that's exactly the half-assed attitude we love at the No Shit Society.
Nor will we.
What?
Nor will we.
Someone wake Madsen up again, he's mumbling in his sleep and we're trying to film. BloodRayne and Kegsley finally meet head-to-head, and it's actually given serious dramatic weight.
I should thank you now that Brimstone is eradicated and you have so kindly handed me the heart. I would never have believed it would have been so easy. If you live through this, which is unlikely, you may remain here in my castle.
I would sooner rot in your dungeon than sit at your table.
So be it.
Ha ha! Fooled you! Oh, no one believed me anyway.
Thrall, my companion is gone. I don't know what's become of him.
And I don't know what was worse, Madsen's I'm not even giving the remotest ounce of a shit to the believability of the line, or the guard going for it even if it wasn't delivered like, hey, come help us escape. So just when it looks like Kegsley will be able to extract the eye and become the ultimate power, because sunlight and water not being able to kill him obviously means that, it's all foiled because he wasn't counting on 2 people to interrupt. Really? No one had checked to see if the heart was in there yet. Hey, I got one of those items of ultimate vampire power shit. Oh, really? It's wrapped up in this grocery bag, huh? Yeah. Okay. You gonna check it? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. I don't care. Clearly outraged, Kegsley and Sleepy engage in an epic battle.
This is the end of Brimstone.
Wow, could Madsen have given less of a shit? That's gonna be one of the most apathetic deaths I've ever seen. Get off. Come on, get off. Ugh. Really? You've killed me? Wow, I can't believe it. Well, I'm dead, I guess. Meanwhile, Dopey and Confuserson double kill each other! I'll refer you back to the Madsen face to show you how much I care about that. Oh look, Uwe Boll decided to simulate frame rate dropping within a game. He's totally got this adaptation thing down, come on! And besides, it looked absolutely fantastic!
Give me the heart and I shall spare your life.
Let me cut out your heart and I will spare your life. Do I even need to... Oh wait, I lied. Zany Zane's back with the ultimate fight rules.
It's a walk-off. It's a walk-off.
But wait, there's still life in Madsen for him to, make his I'm still in this face, but Dopey at least throws some holy water at Kegsley, and Moni gets her vengeance, and they all rejoice. So now with her dope friend dead and now surrounded by a bunch of pointless death and destruction, what else is there for BloodRayne to do but sit in her father's throne and look into the camera and then proceed to have a flashback over the events of the film? This lasts for 3 minutes and 23 seconds and she comes back from it smiling. Why? Because she's getting a laugh from wasting your time, and then she rides off in the sunlight. Oh man, what a twist. Allow me to show you something to express how much I care. Uwe Boll just somehow managed to get the absolute worst out of pretty much everyone involved in this film, and it's sad because we know, well, everyone involved is capable of much better. And I don't know how Kristana Loken pulled off this performance, but somehow she made almost all her screaming sound fake. Like I've said before, I've seen a much better performance from her, and it was in Mortal Kombat Conquest. And Michael Madsen? Hell, I think he gave more of a shit about Croc than this. No, bad review. Really? No, you don't say it right, Phelous. You see, you're dead here, so you should play it more like you're a corpse. Alright, let's try it again. Less enthusiasm. Really? No, I can't work with this. You don't do it right. I instead leave you with no direction and I go get drunk. Whatever. Let's saddle up and get ready for BloodRayne 2! It's in a Western setting. No, I don't know why.
I don't like this movie, doesn't look too friendly. This monster seems so fake, my nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down, you need to be around. Grab that running one up and blood I sing a new one. This movie looks shitty. Phelous, so Phelous, bring a multi-comedy of Phelous, so Phelous, and some horror movies of Phelous, so Phelous. I don't care about how you sound, but Phelous, so Phelous, what's your opinion about?
I apologize to everyone for my crappy Uwe Boll. I am going to suck at doing this review. But it's too late because you've already watched it. What is the ultimate vampire artifact?